Hey guys, I have another tag for you. The How I Read tag. It was created by Enya's Corner and it's fun because then you can find out a lot more about my reading habits and how I'm reading. So let's start with question number 1. How do you find out about new books to read? Well, before BookTube, I just went into a bookstore, picked up covers I like or authors I liked, or I just went on Amazon, bought books there. People who read this also read this kind of thing. Now with BookTube this changed a little bit because all of you guys keep recommending great books and there are so many great reviews of interesting books that the list of books I want to have is always longer than the list of books I can buy ever. Question 2 asks about how I got into reading, and I can't really say. I've always been a reader. My parents read a lot, my brothers read a lot, we've just read. Maybe that's what you did back before cable television. Question 3 asks how my tastes have changed as I've gotten older. And, well, I guess as a teenager I read a lot of teeny romance books that I of course don't really read that often anymore. I do read a lot more YA since starting BookTube than I did before BookTube. But I can't say I didn't read completely different books back then. I've always been into sci-fi and fantasy, and as I grew up a lot more, you get into adult fiction and literary stuff, and I still like that. So I guess I've grown up, and with that my books grew up, but I still go back to middle grade, YA, sci-fi, fantasy, all of that. No changing. Question 4 is how often do I buy books? Well, that depends. I normally don't like to have too many unread books lying around. There's like 20, 30, that's usually my limit. But you know, I go a little bit insane when I go to London and have that awesome secondhand bookstore. So I do buy a lot there so that I don't really have to buy that many books for the rest of the year. But that didn't stop me from ordering books last week. Yeah, can't say. Question 5, how did you get into booktubing? Well, I didn't know about BookTube when I started this. I started in the beginning of 2011, and I've told the story before that I had this awful job that I didn't like, and I discovered the Vlogbrothers and Wheezy Waiter, and I really enjoyed this vlogging thing, and I thought I want to learn something new, find a hobby that I do like, and talk about books more and read more, because I didn't take as much time back then as I should have for reading. So that's why I started making videos about books, and a few months later I discovered that there is a community out there. It was smaller than it is now, but it was still as awesome as today, and that's how I got into booktubing. Question 6, how do you react when you don't like the end of a book? I sometimes don't like the end of the book, and then I don't like the whole book anymore. I can appreciate that the book until the end was good, but I don't understand why the author had to screw up the ending and make it so awful and thus ruining the rest of the book. Because bad ending automatically makes the book feel bad. I don't know. Question 7 asks how often I've taken a sneak peek at the last page to find out about the ending. And I don't do that. I don't like spoilers. I don't even read the back of the book. Why would I read the last page? I get really mad if people tell me the last sentence and everything. I do. Question 8 is how many people are you going to tag and who are they? And I have to be honest, I have no idea who's done this tag already. So I'll tag these people. I'll have to think about that. And of course, if you want to do the tag as well, just go ahead. I wasn't tagged and I just thought it's a nice idea. So thank you all for watching and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.